Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, we're all family here. We always concentrate on making money, staying positive. That's it. Everybody helps the family. All right. We don't leave anybody behind. Go ahead, do yourself a favor, hit the like button, subscribe button, and the notification bell. And if you're having a hard time on your cell phone, it's much easier on your computer. Today, we're going to talk about three cryptos: CRO, Saitama, and Shib. And then we're going to talk about the overall stock market. This video will be timestamped below. So if you're in one or the other, you can just go right to it. Okay. All right. Let's go right into it. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. That is CRO. I'm covering it simply because I've been asked by so many to cover it. And I didn't want to cover it over the weekend because I thought it was too frothy, and I'm glad I didn't. And so I didn't want to cause people to lose money because they would have just ran in and start buying it without even listening to the whole video. But first, remember, I am not your financial advisor. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell a stock. Also, be careful of any spam below. I will never ask you how your trading is doing. I will never talk about a WhatsApp or a broker. It's kind of what I do. All right, let's take a look, good people. Let's go right here to CRO. CRO, as you could see, as a matter of fact, first, let's talk about this. CRO bought the advertising. They paid $700 million to take the name from the Staples Center in Los Angeles and replace it with crypto.com. That deal lasts 20 years. That was a 20-year contract. So they're rebranding, and they're actually, of course, a lot more people will be made aware of it. You could see it from a plane above. You could see it from the street, billboards and advertisement. All of that is going to have crocrypto.com on it. That's going to create awareness, and it will cause people to buy it, right? So I believe that was excellent news for CRO, but I believe that there is going to be a cool off now. We're going to have a period of cooling off. Let's see. So here we go. CRO right here, as we could see it, ran up, and I had someone, let's just call it a friend. They asked me about CRO 2 days ago. It was at about 80 cents. I remember that, and I said I would wait. And I'm glad I told them that I would wait because CRO has a CRO. Let's go back to the chart here. CRO actually, it was finding resistance at 76 cents, but I wouldn't buy CRO right now. I had it at 59 cents. I said I wouldn't start buying it at 59 cents is what I told that friend or relative. But to be honest with you, right now, I wouldn't buy it until it dipped under 54 cents. So I would take my money, chop it up, buy it here at 54. And then the next floor beneath that, I would skip all these other floors. The next floor beneath that, I actually wouldn't consider buying it until under 30 cents. Okay. And so that's what I would do to protect myself. That's just me. It's not, exact charting, but it has worked for me. So what I do is I look at the technicals, I look at the charts, and I look at everything that's going on. I chop it up, I put it in a pie, and I come up with my own price points. And it has been working for me, good people. So let's keep it moving. That's where I am with Saitama. I would not start buying any Saitama right now. I'm sorry, CRO, until it got under 54 cents. That's where I would start to buy in it right now. I just believe that it's going to cool off. It's going to be a short week, even though crypto trades all week, even when the market is closed. People are going to be taking a break this week. We'll talk about that a little later. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to the Saitama coin. Saitama, as you can see, over the last 5 days, have been a falling knife. It tanked right here, ran back up, and now it's coming back down. I just believe that people are losing interest. This was the run up, and it's literally been a falling knife ever since. Okay. Myself personally, I do not have any Saitama, and I do not plan on getting any. For those of you that have it, um, I'm glad for you, and I hope you make a lot of money. Uh, you have to understand that you only have a certain amount of money, right? And I don't care how much dry powder you keep putting in there, you only have a certain amount. And so, since doing this over 27 years, I have learned to limit my risk. So I'll put my money in a less risky crypto or stock. I may make a little less money, but I have a lot less risk. And over a period of time, you will wind up making more money. So that's all I got to say about Saitama at this point. I would not be buying Saitama right now because it's a falling knife. I do believe that there'll be better entry points if you want to get into the Saitama coin. Okay. All right. Let's keep it going. Let's look at the Shib, the Inu. Okay. 1 month. It ran up, and as you can see, it's a falling knife right now. Now, I want to tell you guys that Saitama could come. It literally, if it keeps breaking these floors of support, Saitama could come under 30 right there. And when I mean 30, quad 03000. Now, when there's good news, I tell you about the good news. When there's bad news, I have to tell you about the bad news, okay? The bad news is it could happen. The good news is it may not happen, all right? No one knows at this point. But as you can see, it is coming down rather rapidly. Now, I always look at why. The why. Why is it coming down? It's simply coming down because it's cooling off. That's all. There's more addresses. It just doesn't have the hype. Remember, this is all about speculative plays. This is all about community. More people want to get in, and then a lot of people just want to get rich. The people that just get in here and want to get rich are going to get broke. Now, I talk about proper profit taking here. For those of us that have taken profits out, we're doing good. Hopefully, you guys did when I suggested that you did. And I said suggested. Now I got to come back and correct that. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell the stock. But I did. So, and at some point, so for instance, if it runs up 100%, you take 50% out. Runs up another 100%, you take 50% out. You could either take 50% of your investment out, or you can take 50% of the overall stock out. Meaning, sometimes it runs up more than 50%. It'll run up 150% like it did, overnight sometimes. Then you could take half of your investment out or half of the stock out, which are two different things at that point, all right, or crypto. And so when you do that and you're just playing with the house's money, you will never lose your initial investment if it runs up 200%. That's all right? We live and we learn. So as far as CRO, Saitama, and Shiba Inu, I would not be buying any of them right now. I just believe that there's better levels of support to buy into. And if you say, hey, I believe they're at the floor, then I would start to dollar cost average. I would not go all the way in. All right, let's go to some stock. Now, let's go to the stock that I was covering last week. Here we have Blink Charging Station, EVgo, Plug, and Lucid Motors. You can see that the charts are all color coded. And as you can see, they're all doing the same thing, right? Now, if you can see here, Blink Charging Station down over 11%, EVgo down more than 7%, Plug almost 3%, Lucid over 5%. They're all coming down. I suggested to myself to do some profit taking to which I did. Okay. Now, remember, I have two separate portfolios. I have in my Fidelity, those are the stock that I got really, really cheap. I mean, I got some of these stock. I got Lucid less than half the price, at $17 even. Those I'm holding long term. I'm not selling those. But in my Weebles, where I do my swing trading, I got those at a higher price. So I sold those to take profits. And that's what swing trading is all about. You can do both successfully and make money on both ends. And that's what I'm doing. All right. So look, they're all cooling off. They're all coming down. And I'm going to tell you something about all of these stock. Saitama, Shiba Inu, and CRO. All right. And that is that this is a short week. What's wrong with Shiba Inu? Nothing. What's wrong with CRO? Nothing. It's just cooling off after the deal. Saitama has a little bit more problems because of that debacle last week. A lot of people got turned off. So out of CRO, Saitama, and Shiba Inu, Saitama that's the one that I'm not touching because it has the biggest problem and the most risk to me. Now, as far as Shiba Inu and CRO cooling off, this is a short week. And people, Thursday is not a trading day. And then Friday, the markets will close 1 p.m. on Friday, Eastern time, New York time. Okay. And so what happens is, even though crypto trades 24 hours, people are just going to take a break from trading. And it's going to affect crypto also. They're going to take a break. And so that's going to cause low volume. You're going to see the amount of stock and crypto that's traded just kind of cool off. And so that's all that's going on. So I'm not concerned about any of these cryptos or stock being cool and trading flat this week. I just wanted to get that out there. Let's get to the last one. So these are the two that I didn't do profit taking on. Charge point, you know what? Did I do a little profit taking? Let me check. I want to be clear on that. I don't think I did in charge point. And it's up to, 2.38%. And then NEO. Remember, I said we're swing trading NEO. So I grabbed NEO at $37 and $38 ish. And I started to load up. What I did was when it got down that low, I went in kind of heavy because this is a swing trade to me and I'm going to sell it all 2 days before NEO Day. I'm not waiting till NEO Day. This is a buy the rumor, sell the news for me. And it literally could be in the 50s before NEO Day if the entire market does not do something crazy. All right. And so that's what NEO represents for me, a swing trade. Okay. I have very little NEO, like I told you guys. I mean, very little NEO in my Roth IRA, all right? But I have a lot of Lucid in there, and I have some Tesla in there, and because when I pull that out, I'm not going to have to pay capital gains tax, and that's a Roth IRA. Okay. Check it out. Talk to your financial advisor. If you are old enough to hear me, you need to be trading stock within a Roth IRA. Okay. And so that's what I want to talk about. I'm going to leave it right there because I can continue to ramble on because I have so much information to share with you. And you say, hey, Larry, what are you doing and what platform? Let's go over it again really quick. Fidelity is where I do my long-term holding of stock. And it's where I have my Roth IRA. Okay. For those of you, if you're 25, you need to be thinking about your retirement right now. So that's what I have in my Fidelity. What I have in my Coinbase is my dollar cost average in all crypto, including Bitcoin, Ethereum. You should have some of these big boys. Okay. Solano, those are the ones that I have in my Coinbase that I'm just At this point, I have been dollar cost averaging in since last year. I haven't been swinging anything in those, okay? But my Webull, which I have a link below for the Webull and the Coinbase. Webull is where I do swing trading for my stock and my crypto. And why Webull? Because I can start trading regular stock hours before the market opens and hours after it closes. And it's very phone friendly, okay? So download that Webull app, deposit $100, and you're going to get up to $2,300 in free stock. As a matter of fact, you can download $5 and start trading with Webull. And then Coinbase, same thing. Download it, deposit $100 into the Coinbase app. They're going to give you some free Bitcoin. All right, good people. If you have made any of these plays with any of these EV moves and you made the moves like I did, please leave me a comment. I love it when I read that I'm helping you guys to become better traders. And if you agree or disagree with any of the crypto plays, also respectfully, leave me a comment. All right, good people. And remember, it's going to be a short week this week. We're going to keep up with you guys this entire week. Love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.